We want to introduce our first speaker, Joey Twins. Joey Twins can go front.
Here. Dante Wache Anisego.
I almost got hit by a
Good
car.
afternoon, good evening, good morning, bonjour, wherever you are on this beautiful Mother Earth. Red, black, yellow, and white want to acknowledge the four directions, the four sacred medicines, all them seven grandfathers. You know, and without Creator and our ancestors, we wouldn't be standing here today. Geronimo, Cochise. You know, all them warriors, them warrior chiefs that fought the good fight and died for this change. What change? I said, this wasn't part of the plan. This wasn't Creator's plan. Because with Creator, think about it, we're in a, Gary would say, economic genocide. So, you know, it's not just about Indians being murdered and blacks. It's about our land being murdered too.
Shame.
And the waters,
Shame.
the sky world. With all these cell phone signals going up in the sky, it kills the birds, the bees, all that. So if we have to get rid of these phones, would you do it? Yeah? Right on. That's what I want to hear. Because you know what? Our people never needed cell phones to look where they were going. They talked to the land, they talked to the birds, the fish, the ants, the crawlers, spiders. Every living life thing on this earth is here for a purpose. You just have to look for it internally, externally, the beauty around you, the trees.
This way.
The trees that they keep cutting down for that mighty dollar paper. You know, and shame on that, eh?
Shame.
I also want to acknowledge all the land defenders, you know, the warriors, the women, the men, the elders, the children, each and every one of you that are here today. I want to acknowledge you. I love you.
Love you too.
And I also want to acknowledge all the, you know, all the people all over the world that are going through the same thing we're going through, the genocide. The killing of innocent children, women, men, elders, people.
Shame.
Because they won't convey to that one, you know, that one Israelite, that fucking thing in Israel. You know what? By my way, I put a fucking arrow in his heart. On his very head, right in his eyeball. Just like Sam Custer got. Remember that? It was a woman that killed Sam Custer. So, you know, we have to know the true history, not what you Google on the internet. That's not true history. Go to the old people. Go to the people on the lands. They're going to share them stories. You know, they're going to share the truth. They're going to share the language to you. But you just have to make them little baby steps and go to the land. They're not going to throw you away and say, get out of here. They're going to embrace you. Trust me when I tell you that. Our people don't turn nobody away. We don't leave no one behind either. So that's important, you know. And being a survivor of the residential school, I was raised in out west. I'm from Treaty 6 territory. And I'm from the Bear Clan, you know, Musqueam. You heard of that? Where Northern Cree's from? I'm from the same res. Do I know them? Not personally. I just know them to see them on Power Trail. But they're, you know, I love these boys that came here today, to, you know, to sing these powerful songs. Hi, Miigwech for that. You know, American Indian movement, it's always been in my heart. That song is our national anthem. You know, we don't sing "Oh Canada," we sing AIM, American Indian Movement song. That's what we do. You know, I used to get in trouble because I would never stand up for old Canada in school. Or God Save the Queen. But you know what? I knew, even from a child, that this was wrong. Because from being on Musqueam and having to go to the school on Sunday night till Friday night when we got to be able to walk home a quarter mile home. You know, I knew it was wrong what they were teaching us. You know, I never seen anything, perversion or anything like that. But you know what? To this day, my family won't speak about it. My older brothers. So I'm not even going to ask them what happened. It's their story, and if they want to share that. And you know what? I don't share nobody's story ever when I speak. I speak about me, myself, and I. Because I am the first and foremost important person in my life is me, myself, and I. Besides Creator is number one. But we don't have to relate to violence, sexually, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. Everybody should be able to walk in that good way, that balance, that mind, body, and spirit. Shouldn't have to be worried about getting murdered and killed when you leave your home. Is your children going to come home tonight? You should be able to sleep in your own bed and not worried about somebody trying to kill you because you're black or white or yellow or, brown. Or white for that matter. We have colonizers in every color. They don't need to be white, always white. So even our old people are colonizers, a lot of them. Sellouts, I call them sellouts. Apples, red on the outside, white in the inside. Shake and bake. I like to put humor into this, but you know what? Today, I want to acknowledge the children that never made it home and the families, that are grieving. And it's not just one day, a year. This is every friggin' day. Every day. 366 days a year. Leap year. So, there's 13 moons, not 12. So we have to understand that moon process too. As women, we are responsible for that water. So we have to respect that water because we are life givers. We give life. Without us, there would not be anyone. Nobody would be standing here today. So, we have to acknowledge our women, start treating our women kinder, respecting our women in our communities. It doesn't matter what they say to you, punch you, whatever. Respect them. Walk away. Takes a big man to walk away from a woman. And I got 4 brothers. I would disown them if they hit a woman or a child or anyone like that. Less fortunate. So women are to be respected each and every day. And not just because you're with a lot of people, you show respect. Remember, Creator and ancestors are always watching you. You're never alone. Even in the washroom, when you're taking a pee or a poop, you're not alone. Anyways, I thank this Quay here, my friend Jen, for holding that medicine. But you know what? I always say we have our medicine right here. That drum beat. That's all we need is that drum beat. That heartbeat of our people. So, one thing I know for a fact, that I'm 66 years old. I know my DNA name I was given, unfortunately. But my Indian name is Red Stone Woman That Walks in Fire. That's my Nehio Sko name. And we never make up names. I mean, you have to go through ceremonies to get this. There's rituals we do to receive a name. But everybody has a name. You just have to go and offer someone that does naming ceremonies to give you that name. And that person might say, oh, you have to do this and that, and be kind with that person and say, okay, and go back another time. And then maybe she has to dream it or he has to dream about it. Who knows? But that's the way it is. And sometimes we don't want to hear things we don't want to hear. I don't. When the police tell me left, I go right. Because you know what? That's what I do. And you know what? Because I'm here. I'm First Peoples. I'm the one that makes the law on Indian land. We are. not them, not the British law, will never be applicable in my lifestyle, my life. The colonial perspective of how they think is that law should be everybody should abide by it. But why the fuck don't they abide by it? Fuck the police. You know what? I always say that, because, so much, I've always despised police. Because I can remember.
Joey, you have enough of us warriors around that we can police ourselves.
Yeah, you know what? One thing I don't know this dude. I'm joking. Anyways, I just lost my train of thought. It was a good one too. Anyways, I just want to say, thank you for listening. I can be more, down, but I don't want to swear so much. We have little children here, and we have elders. Maybe the children probably knows more swear words than I do. But you know what? I respect all children. Each and every one of you are Creator's children. Every one of you.
Every child matters.
Every child matters. Hi, hi! Oh, that's what I say.